about that, Mark. Minus the peg. A chance for both teams to set. We'll get a ball in. The ruckman vying for the better position. Good tap from Daniels. Hewitt with his head down, running for home. Goes wide for a behind. It's not the score he was looking for. They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. Now do you think he can kick this one, Richard?
This angle will test him, I reckon, Dennis.
And the fans are riding this one home. Heaney, not the worst shot for goal, but those who are worse wouldn't need to hire the Maya Music Bowl to hold a convention. Out on the full, Greater Western Sydney, free kick. Richo, how well are these teams performing?
The Swans are far behind on the scoreboard.
Finally, the third term begins.
Champions keep playing until they get it right.
Good tap from Naismith. He's heading for home. Didn't middle that kick, did he, Richo?
That's just a waste of a kick there.
It's not the score he was looking for. There could be a short option here. The kick is held up in the wind. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Papley will realise the precarious position his team faces and knows he must convert. Jams it on the boot now. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Sydney not enjoying this. I would have expected him to nail that. He has a few options. Papley marks. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell him a long way out. That ball's travelling. Papley. Ambitious kick. I can't believe it. It's a goal. The Swans, players with massive smiles on their faces now. They needed that.
Papley. He's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often.
Clean tap by Naismith. All alone in the goals is Greed. Slots it. Greed getting his fourth right there. The bounce is dead straight. Naismith with the first touch. A lovely drop pass. An easy grab for Johnson.
Johnson, he's pretty good at hangers. He just needs to work on getting some more height if he really wants to master the skill. He picks it up. Magnificent kick of the footy. The Swans still with some work to do to catch up with the Giants.
Daniels didn't even get close to that tap. That had some power behind it. Reed, the better man there. He plays on. Holding the ball is the call. De Boer puts it on the boot. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Buckley can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Towers marks it. He kicks the ball. Towers not trying to hide that one.
Takes that one strongly. Langdon sends one up towards the wing. Great mark under pressure. Chip kick along the wing. Heaney marks it. I'm not sure what he was thinking. He's been caught holding the footy. De Boer clears it out of the 50. Nice hands. Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richard?
He's a fair way out, Dennis. It'll test him.
This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging.
Deledio has shown a lot of character with his recent performances. He kicks the ball. Reed, just the better man in that contest. He plays it on. He takes a quick ballet break. The Swans trail.
Disappointing kick there. They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. Hayward with the shot. What a great goal by Hayward. A second goal in the bag. The ball bouncing well. Naismith with the tap. Towers heads in for the goals. The ball is thumped towards goal by Towers. Sydney won't be too nervous yet. They can still turn this around. I would have expected him to nail that. Marked by Hayward. He holds his breath. I would have expected him to nail that. Kicks it. Heaney, the better man there. Approaching the goals now. Nice goal from Heaney. He sinks his first goal.
Heaney has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays.
Rampede passes to no one in particular. Finlayson gathers it. Goes short with a hand pass. Low spearing kick. Takes that one strongly.
Johnson has got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Towers gets possession. Shaw tries to tackle and fails. Sending it on its way, has the mark all to himself.
He's elected to play on. He gives it a punishing kick. Kennedy had no chance at that one. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Boots it. It's Edward Scissorhands. Patley has been a step and a half too slow all game. Gets the behind. I would
De Boer's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Sending it on its way. Keith claims the ball. He kicks the ball. He marks the ball. Naismith covers some ground with that kick. Langdon marks it.
kicks to the attacking 50. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Can he kick it from here, Richo?
He has a very good chance from here.
That ball's travelling, and he's missed. I would have expected him to nail that. William. And the ball goes out of bounds. The boundary umpire has called for the footy. The ruckmen are locked in battle. Guided by Daniels. He kicks it. There it goes. What a magnificent effort.
Wears his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club.
Naismith got the hit out. Mills with no other option but to put it to the empty space. Nice contested mark by Towers.
Towers is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. That's a nice strong mark. That's out on the full. Griffin puts his boot on it. Towers with good strong hands.
Johnson there to mop it up. He hand passes the ball. Nicely intercepted by Daniels. Choose to kick it. Marked by Rampy. No doubt about that. Here's a chance for Shield. 20 metres out. And looking to add another. Shield goes goalward. It's true. That is number 6. He's a goal-kicking machine. Big leap. He kicked that one like my mother. A great effort. He takes the shot. It's going. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. Sydney trailing by less than 2 goals. They're still in this. I would have expected him to nail that. We'll have a look at the stats. Here we go for the last quarter.
You're never a loser until you quit trying.
Daniels hardly provided a challenge. He's heading for home. Robinson going for number 1. He gave it a crack, but it sailed wide of the goal. I would have expected him to nail that. There could be a short option here. The ball bounced favourably for De Boer. Mills takes it well. Jams it on the boot. Strong mark by Sinclair. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Still enough time to turn this around.
Sinclair, on his wrong foot, isn't his preferred option, but he's still competent enough off that foot.
Mills chips it to the pocket. Marsh, the better man there. The kick is held up in the wind. A loose ball scooped up. Haven't called his name too often today. No question there. It's a free. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. 20 metres out. Couldn't ask for much better than this. It's an easy shot here. Big leap. Towers gets the ball. He kicks the ball out of congestion. Well, some might call it smart. I call it a point. De Boer will take his time. He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head. A solid mark from Kennedy. Choose to kick it. Great mark under pressure.
Johnson obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. Heaney getting into position for the kick. Heaney takes a shot. Tomlinson marks the ball. Puts boot to ball. Bunteen takes the mark. He slams that on the boot. He marks the ball.
Kicks beyond the wing. Griffin has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Johnson claims the ball. Gets boot to high. Patley having no trouble taking that one. Approaching the goals now. A chance to add one more to his tally. Packley sinks the long kick. Still enough time to turn this around.
Packley has shown a lot of character with his recent performances.
Guided by Naismith. Chief handball short. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that.
Sending it on its way.
He picked it up off the ground. He's put it out on the full. Shield setting his sights on the goals. Shield takes a shot at goal. It's gone through for a magnificent behind. Just a few points the difference. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Marks. He's been outstanding, going for goal number 8 right here.
Shield is just so gifted. Either side of the body, he's a champion.
Finding the running player. He runs for home, kicks it. Great mark. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Sinclair in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. 25 metres out. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Guided by Daniels.
Perryman is just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. He taps it. Papley kicks it. The mark will be paid. He plays it on. That's a very bad kick. The ball is out of bounds. We'll get a ball in.
Palms it down nicely. He keeps it alive despite the traffic around him. Marsh wins the marking contest. No question there, it's a free. Opportunity for Shield, 20 metres from home. Shield kicks for goal, slots it. Greater Western Sydney by 10. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Tapped by Naismith. He gains possession. Perryman lays it off to the running man. Marsh with the mark.
Marsh, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. Sinclair, with good strong hands, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. It's on its way. Hits nothing with that one.
Bad kick, resulting in a free to Greater Western Sydney. Booted by Tomlinson. Nice contested mark by Delidio.
Puts boot to ball. A good contested mark there.
A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Marked by Sinclair, perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. 25 metres out. You get the feeling something big is brewing.
Sinclair will want to try and wheel around onto his favoured foot, but he's still very capable on the other.
Rowan gets a less than pretty drop putt away. Kicks it. A great effort. Kicks it. Wins the hard ball.
Towers. He's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. He kicks the ball. Papley slams the ball to his boot. Score for the Swans. Sydney force their way into the lead.
Here's the bounce. Hit by Naismith. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Buckley marks it. Puts boot to ball. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. He has space for an easy mark. McVeigh, not wasting time, elects to play on. The loose ball scooped up. Out on the full, poor effort by Smith. Crawford lines it up. Greater Western Sydney, no time to drop off. Less than a kick the difference. Disappointing kick there. Shield lining up, 20 metres from home. A goal now will tip the scales in favour of the Giants.
Shield has some potential, and he'll really be able to unlock that potential if he has some continuous effort.
Great mark. He's played on. Heaney. What a strong mark. Gets the ball on the boot. Haywood. Haywood. What a great start to the football year for Sydney.